It's all so still in the city, there's just a ghost of a breeze. I laid right down in the warm grass just to lean on gravity. Wish I could glide up there in the cool air, the starry heavens above. But I'll settle for a climb in my big tree, 'cause summer's got a hold on me. I've been going nowhere, hey, yeah. I've been going nowhere, yeah. I've been going nowhere, hey, yeah. I've been going nowhere, yeah. I've been looking for myself in the city, walking at night, strolling through these steaming alleys until the morning light. It's like I laid right down in a warm stream, flowing out to the sea, just watching all these people swimming, floating out to the street. I've been going nowhere, hey, yeah. I've been going nowhere, yeah. We've been going nowhere, hey, yeah. I've been going nowhere, yeah. There's a little man in a big old ship, blazing trails there up above. All alone up there, that poor rich man. No, he's never had enough, and he's going nowhere, yeah. He's been going nowhere, yeah. We've been going nowhere, yeah. We've been going nowhere, yeah. Thank you. All right, that was Nowhere. Let's do Stillness. Those pretty eyes surprise me every time. Your presence wakes my love that sleeps inside. And I know someone cut you just to have you for his kitchen window. But don't you feel I couldn't cut such a beautiful rose? But I just want to be in the stillness of your arms. Your hands ease the painful scars. I look in your eyes and I still see a child, so tender and so wild, so tender and so wild. There's a penguin driving my limousine in the coldest place I've ever been. There's something written on the wall over there. Oh, don't you stare. We've already made a scene. No one will understand us. They're in a different world. Let's take a dip in those hot springs. Already made their minds up. We won't be staying long. We want to keep our sidewalks clean. I just want to be in the stillness of your arms. Your hands ease the painful scars. I look in your eyes and I still see a child. So tender and so wild. So tender and so wild. So tender and so wild. Thank you. That's another new one that we have not yet put out. But we've got plans in the works to put out an EP or something here this summer. Something, whether it's an album or an EP. We can talk about that. You want to talk about that now? We can. Okay, sounded like you wanted to talk about it. So yeah. So we were just talking about what our plan is to put this stuff out. So we have a show on at the Rose Bowl on the 31st, which is a Thursday. March, yeah, on the 31st. We were going to try to put out a single for that, but we don't have enough time for that. So we're probably going to do an EP of 4 or 5 songs this summer. Nice. Yeah, or this spring. That like a physical EP? Yeah. All right. And, yeah, a combination of 4 or 5 of these songs. I like EPs. Yeah. I think they're underrated. Yeah, it's a nice little sweet spot between an album and a single. You know, it's more than just one song, but it's not overwhelming. And I feel like people can maybe experiment more within an EP because there's not the sense that you have this rigid structure you have to it. Yeah. I'm always hearing, my favorite song got left off the album because it didn't fit. With an EP, that's not really normally a concern. It can be those B-sides. That's what EPs are for. Is here are 5 songs that go together because they're the 5 songs we have ready. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. I can think of bands where their EPs were so good and then the album came out and it's like they like tried too hard or something. Well, there was just special magic on some of my favorite, they do what are your Desert Island albums and it's like I think I have more Desert Island EPs. Yeah. Or as many anyway. Oh, right. Sometimes it's, a band with a lot of energy, they don't have enough songs for an album yet. Right. And they're just so good and then they don't stay together long enough to make an album or somebody quits or Anyway, that sounds wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, thank you. And I'll be sure to let you know. Some of these songs may be on it? Yeah, absolutely. Most of these songs are not out. We've only got 3 songs out, 4 songs out. Nowhere being the most recent. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, so we've got 10 here that are I'm playing all originals tonight. 10's a good number. Yeah. That's another thing is a lot of the time EPs, they'll have a Neil Young cover or they'll have a demo or an acoustic version. So an EP that's all new songs is kind of pretty exciting. Yeah, cool. I'm glad you're excited about it. We are too, because we're pretty happy about them. Good. I mean, if you're happy about your band, then you're doing it right. Yeah, like it's in a good place. We're in a good place right now. Yeah. All right. Open your mind with a breath and a step outside. Don't be afraid to close your eyes. No, don't fear what it is you find. Oh, and walk in the light till you get to the fireside. I know it'll be alright as you step into the night. When I see you again, 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 only tears confess what poor words won't express for you. Each one holds a prayer with love that we share for you. I try to catch them as they fall, pray they all fly to you. As they grace the earth and cut through the canyon to the center. The thought of losing you rings the years from my eyes. What am I without you? Surely not the same. You know I ain't the same. If you're gonna go changing shape, I'll know you by that face. When I see you again, 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 only tears confess what poor words won't express for you. Each one holds a prayer with love that we share for you. I try to catch them as they fall, pray they all fly to you. As they grace the earth and cut through the canyon to the center.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. This is Buried Treasure. This one's out. You can stream this one on all the places.
Have your feet got heavy from the mud upon the earth? Is your hand still steady stealing someone else's worth? Holding a sharpened blade, 'cause cold steel won't fade, and neither will the contents of a purse. When it's time, we all find a buried treasure somewhere deep inside a chest. When it's time, I'm gonna let it fly, 'cause it's all feathers and it's full of helium. It's getting under your skin. It's right there under your chin. Put that knife away in the sheath. It gets stuck right there in the honey. Go to taste it and your tongue might bleed. It ain't ready when it's so runny. When it's time, go on and let it shine from the inside. With your own eyes for the first time, go on and let it shine. Go on and let it shine from the inside. Do you keep on rolling with the moss growing on your stone? And if there's no wind blowing, do your sails cast a shadow? Step out of the shade, 'cause solid gold won't fade. And get your lock off of those chains. There's no more hands for you to claim. When it's time, we all find a buried treasure somewhere deep inside a chest. When it's time, I'm gonna let it fly, 'cause it's all feathers and it's full of helium. It's getting under your skin. It's right there under your chin. Put that knife away in the sheath. It gets stuck right there in the honey. Go to taste it and your tongue might bleed. It ain't ready when it's so runny. When it's time, go on and let it shine from the inside. With your own eyes for the first time, go on and let it shine.
Thank you. That song is called Buried Treasure. And you can listen to that anywhere. It's on all the streaming places. Yeah. Let's do Step at a Time. Got another new one for you.
All we share are borders, and that suits us well. Yeah, that suits us well. And all we share are these fences. You be here and I'll stay right over there, begging for a warm embrace, stealing smiles from the neighbor's face. Lines in the sand we draw each day, forgiven by the waves in the sea. I walk this beach with each step anew. I see you, you're my horizon, so sweet to rest eyes on. And you say that I'm moving too slow, but I'm moving up, grooving one step at a time now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Reaching out for all of my dreams as I watch them drift off in slow-mo and slow-mo. I tune into yesterday's musings that once made me smile. If you could just give me a sign instead of testing me and pushing me to cry. And you say that I'm moving too slow, but I'm moving up, moving one step at a time now. There's a place we go when we sleep, a little secret for our souls to keep. I'll meet you there when our hearts find peace. We'll all be dancing with our best enemies. Why sow your fate with seeds of hate? The fruit that bears we feed the children. The wars we wage, how can they win? Grasping out for all of my dreams as I watch them drift off and float off in slow-mo. I tune into yesterday's musings that once made me smile. Now they're making me smile. If you could just give me a sign instead of testing me and pushing me to cry. But you say that I'm moving too slow, but I'm moving up, grooving one step at a time now. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Thank you.
And we're just past the half. This is WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign, WEFT Sessions with Patrick Murphy.
Howdy ho.
Patrick Murphy almost sounds like a name somebody would deliberately make up as a performer. So if it's your real name.
Yeah, for this week. For this week. No, it's, yeah, oh yeah, right. Because, is that tomorrow?
Well, this year it's not any day, I don't think.
Okay,
But
yeah.
It's their spring break right now.
Yeah.
So it would have happened.
It is the season.
It would be unusual to schedule an observed holiday for students when they're not here, although I would probably be okay with it. But I mean, fewer casualties, right?
Truth.
Yeah.
Truth. Yeah. Yeah, Patty Murphy, it's pretty Irish.
I was just
There's
thinking
a lot of Patrick Murphy artists.
Yeah.
So that was another reason I chose to go another name, the CastleFinn route. Yeah. And it sparks the imagination a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it almost sounds like a video game.
Okay, nice.
That's where my mind goes, and I don't even play many.
Hey, there we go. Nice. That's cool.
Have you played the latest new CastleFinn?
The new CastleFinn. Yeah.
I guess latest or new. Latest new sounds weird. I'm trying to think how my gamer well, do you play games, Charlie, much?
Yes.
Okay. Would you play CastleFinn?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, you have one customer already. Yeah, we had a question the other day about an Atari 2600, and I'm realizing that's not the pulse of gamers now. So
Oh, yeah, yeah.
you want more than a black and white TV
Yeah.
with little squares.
I'm thinking there would have to be some kind of an axe, like a magical axe.
Oh,
It'd
yeah.
be like a musical guitar
What
axe.
What about a flail?
But also, like, what's that?
A flail?
A flail, yeah. A flail.
An axe is so
And a-
mainstream.
And a shillelagh.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
shillelagh.
You could have an arsenal of.
Yeah. Yeah. And musical instruments would have to be part of it.
Oh yes,
I
yes.
would-
The bastard sword is actually a bassoon.
Right. Yeah, there we go. Yes.
I'd play
Yes.
this game.
Yeah. I think we're
I'd
onto
especially
something
like it if you thought you were going to war and it turned out you were just supposed to make music with people. That'd be a lot more.
here. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, for the troops. Speaking of war,
But no, I mean the enemies just decide to form a band with you and they
Oh.
don't actually want to kill you anymore. You know?
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, happy ending
Nice.
kind of.
Yeah, that's a way to win a war. Right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't seen many armies that would just agree to make music with you, but you
Yeah,
know,
right.
first time for everything.
True. Yeah. Hey, things are changing. That song is about war.
Oh.
a bit about war, and
Topical.
borders, and just how I don't know. It's questioning humanity and why we hold so tightly to borders and we have so much conflict.
Well, I mean, I certainly think something that's often lost is if somebody keeps attacking you, you know, well, people say ignore it, and I was like, well, they're
Yeah.
killing me. So
Yeah, right. Yeah.
if both sides could simmer down, then
Sure.
then you got a winner. But if somebody is actively murdering you, I understand wanting to defend yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah, but I'm grateful and happy to be in peacetime currently here and where I am.
I had
Grateful for that.
dinner conversation over the weekend about, you know,
Yeah.
it's so weird to think, you know, there are people whose homes are being destroyed and, you know, here we're complaining dinner went up $1, but it
Right,
doesn't make it an
yeah.
invalid complaint. It just means,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Puts
not
it
like
into-
dinner going up $1 helps people's houses not be destroyed, but
Right.
it's just, you know, one person's paper cut is another person's genocide. So, you know, sometimes if you're miserable, it's nice to sort of have a reality check and realize that your misery isn't as bad as some people's, even though it's valid. It's
Yeah.
not the end of the world like some
Absolutely.
people's. So.
Yeah. What do we got next here?
That would be impossible for me to answer
That
because
was a
you
trick question.
already established
It was
that
a
you're not
trick
following the
question.
set list.
I was
So
just testing you. No, I've got one ready for you.
Okay.
This is a fun one.
I would hope so.
A friend of mine kind of helped me shape this song and is on the recording of this. Did some background vocals. Carissa helped me with this song.
Carissa- do I know
this goes out
Carissa?
to Carissa Yao. No, I doubt you have. But
Okay.
I think they may want to do a show sometime.
So I may know her in the future.
Yeah, you may. I hope so. We should encourage that.
What is it, friends you just haven't met yet?
Yes. Yeah, good people.
Good to hear.
She's good people.
I tend to like good people, much more than bad people. So,
True.
WEFT Sessions with Patrick Murphy. Thank you.
Thank you.
She's counting each grain of sand in the sea. She's tattooed in ink and Athena's envy. Here she comes now with all of his might, yet you find to put up a fight. He's a monstrous man with a sinister plan, sent up by Poseidon's hand. Clever and cunning is the beast. He loves it when you're running. He thinks you'll run, run, run. You'd better run, run, run. She will slay the monster when it's time. Saddled up on Pegasus, she rides. She was not the villain like it's told. Watch her as she turns them still and cold. She's not what you've heard. Jealous gods can't compete, so she's been cursed. Men turned to stone by her gaze. But can her love be free? Here he comes again now with all of his might. Yet you stay to put up a fight. He's a monstrous man with a sinister plan. Cenobite beside his hand, clever and cunning is the beast. He loves it when you're running. He thinks you'll run, run, run. You'd better run, run, run. She will slay the monster when it's time. Saddled up on Pegasus, she rides. She was not the villain like it's told. Watch her as she turns them still and cold.
Thank you. That song's called Medusa. Okay.
You're the medicine for me. The curtains.
Oh, shoot.
You're the medicine for me. The bitter.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna start that one more time.
You're the medicine for me. The bitter taste sets my mind free. It's a mystery I see. The curtains fall on what's in front of me. The color so bold. It's a blindness of love. A peace that's so full. I'm up on the wings of. I'm up on the wings of. Please, please, Please don't tease. When you're gone, the colors stop showing. The river starts slowing. In the spring, when your blossoms open up, and you know it ain't hard to fill our cups, and our love's more than enough. You're the medicine for me. In my safe place, where the masses never come, the voices in my head begin to sing as one. I'm head high in the flowers of my mind. Behind me, the ruins silhouette the skyline. Yeah, they silhouette the skyline. Please, please, please don't tease. When you're gone, the colors stop showing. The river starts slowing. In the spring, when your blossoms open up, and you know it ain't hard to fill our cups, and our love's more than enough. You're the medicine for me. Ooh, you're the medicine for me. Ooh, yeah, you're the medicine for me. You're the medicine for me.
Thank you. The song's called Medicine.
You've got me thinking about medicine songs now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You ever heard of Orbit?
Orbit. I don't think I've heard of Orbit.
Well, they last came here in 1995, which means I did not have the pleasure of seeing them.
Oh.
I wasn't old enough to even go if I'd known about it, but they were a band that I like very much and may play later this week.
Okay.
And they only really got famous because they wrote a fake Pixies song they thought sounded like the Pixies. They called it Medicine. And people didn't get the joke that they were just pretending to try to sound like the Pixies, and they got famous for sounding like the Pixies, and that's not what they normally sound like.
People loved it.
But we have it up there. It's good.
Nice,
it's a great song. I like it better than the
Yeah.
Pixies, actually.
Okay.
But their other stuff is also good in a different direction. So it's Liam Lynch also did a fake Pixies song that got popular. So apparently there's a whole cottage industry of pretending to sound like the Pixies.
That, we might have to try that.
And remind me after the show to tell you who got famous making fun of Bob Dylan and people didn't get the joke. A lot of one-hit wonders who just people didn't.
People loved it.
You know, when people are buying your record, you don't want to tell them that it wasn't supposed to be a real record.
Okay. I'll take that one.
Imitation is the highest form of flattery or something like that?
Yeah.
Sincerest, or how does that go?
Highest form, I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just be careful who you tell and who you don't, I guess.
Yeah.
So, do you have 3 more for us?
Let's see here. I've got 1, 2. I have 2 more.
Okay. I always feel like I should have the count with me, you know.
Yeah.
Doing an
I have
educational.
2 more if we have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I would have probably waited to talk until between these two if I'd known that. But
Okay, yeah.
do one more, and then we'll wrap up, and then you can do your encore. So how about that?
Awesome. That sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
I smell the rain on the pavement, a rainbow in the sky. Sun's been hid out for days and days and days, but now it's in my eyes. Shine for me, baby, don't hide from me, won't you smile? Yeah, won't you smile? Shine for me, be a child with me, don't you hide. Oh, I know you can shine for me. To be natural again, let the sun embrace your skin. You said, let's have us an adventure. So we went swimming in the sea. A wave came over me. Underwater I could see, taken with the undertone, I could see the life below. Shine for me, baby, don't hide from me, won't you smile? Yeah, won't you smile for me? Shine for me, be a child with me, don't you hide. Oh, I know you can shine for me. One wave this way, it's taking over me. If I could hang on and ride the world underneath, grab the guitar, jump in the car. Shine for me, yeah, don't hide from me, won't you smile? Yeah, won't you smile? Shine for me, be a child with me, don't you hide. Oh, I know you can shine for me. Shine for me, baby, don't hide from me, won't you smile? Yeah, won't you smile for me? Shine for me, be a child with me, don't you hide. Oh, I know you can shine for me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the first song we released, and it's out on all the places.
Remind us of the title?
Shine for Me.
I mean, I realize you sang it, but...
Yeah. Shine for Me is the name of that one.
Amazing the minute a song is over. People are like, that was great. Well, what were the words?
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
Let It Be,
When
Let
it's
It
new.
Be, and
Yeah.
just like,
Mhm.
you know, the song's over, I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
So,
Well, there's so many sensations in a song, and there's just like sensory overload sometimes.
Oh yeah. Sensory overload is the struggle is real,
Yeah.
but it's also the
And
case.
it makes you feel so many feelings, and I heard something somebody said, and it makes sense to me, is that we remember feelings way easier and way better than we remember details like names, and we remember how something made us feel
And how it
like
smelled.
in our emotional. And right.
But you walk in the
I think
kitchen.
that's fascinating.
You walk in the kitchen to make a ham sandwich, and you get there, and you're like, "Why did I come in here?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And then an hour later, you're like, oh, I was going to make a sandwich.
Yeah. I'm salivating.
I'm hungry. I'm hungrier now than an hour ago when I went.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think part of it also, and I've been talking with a lot of people, with the past 2 years, and people say, man, my memory isn't as good as it used to be. Well, also, we've been online at home all day for 2 years, and I don't think that much internet is probably... I mean, I do it, but I don't think it's healthy for your memory because you got 19 pop-ups every minute.
And it's not very memorable. A lot of it's just not very memorable because it's the same thing. You're just in a room doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's just all this glowing box, and or you're glowing, whether it's a tablet or a smartphone. Yeah. It's not like physically. I mean, it's work. I'm not saying it's not energy. It's not work. Yeah. But if everything you do is online, it kind of fries your mind after a while.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
So I don't think anybody with short-term memory loss all of a sudden is lacking in possible explanations.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know a lot of people have started taking more walks just, for air and
heck yeah,
to not gain 70 pounds.
Get out there and walk. I do it too. That's something I love.
Getting out of the house can be good.
Even like in the snow and stuff.
Well, I will say I have fallen on the ice. Ice is bad.
Yeah.
But if the weather permits, definitely look at the flowers and the trees and birds and bees and scorpions and whatever.
Yeah. Today was such a beautiful day.
Yes.
Wasn't it?
I'm thinking we have at least one regular listener in Australia.
Yeah.
And, all the flora and fauna they're cute, but they're also poisonous. So
oh right, yeah.
It's not just birds and bees; it's also platypus.
And it's been nasty for us here.
Oh, it's
and
I don't really. Sometimes I wonder why I came back.
So it's nice to have a nice day and know that we've got some nice string of days coming
There's
ahead of us.
Always a day, April-ish around here, where it's, oh, now I remember why I lived here. Yeah. I'm not just a masochist. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice here.
Spring is something to behold here,
but
sure.
February, not as much.
Yeah.
You get through February. Local H actually had a whole EP, the Another February EP, about basically, if you can get through February, you can get through anything.
True. Yeah, February's can be rough.
Yeah. So, one more for us?
Yeah, I got another one. This is the latest. This is our newest one that we've recorded. We got Justin on the bass, we got Noah on the keys and guitar, and hoping to get A+ on the drum, recorded on the drums too. And yeah, this song, it's about salamanders.
Oh.
It's about the what is it? The evolutionary runoff, like competition between salamanders and garter snakes. Have you heard of this?
I have not.
It's not really about that. It just references that, but I think that's kind of a fascinating thing. So to paraphrase, the salamanders are poisonous.
Because they're Australian.
Well, they're here too.
I just like the idea that we're segueing.
Okay.
I wouldn't have set you up like that if not for the song.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So, and garter snakes eat salamanders. But they have a resistance to the poison.
I actually need to ask now. When you say they're poisonous, do you mean they're poisonous to eat or they're venomous?
They're poisonous to eat.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
when I was growing up, they always talked about things poisonous meant they could poison you, but actually, what used to be poisonous is now corrected to venomous.
The venomous, yeah. I don't believe they're venomous. I believe that they're poisonous to eat, and so
if you don't eat them, you're safe.
They've evolved to be poisonous so that they can survive.
Right.
Garter snakes have evolved to withstand the toxins, and they have continuously gotten more toxic and continued their resistance to the toxin. And it's this standoff. Who's going to win? We don't know. But
I'm glad that's one that we don't really have to get caught up in.
True.
Because, I don't think I've never wanted to eat a salamander, and I've never wanted to be eaten by a garter snake. So I'm just going to try to stay out of their way in between each other.
Yeah.
The crossfire.
Yeah. And not to be a downer, but it is also a little bit about depression. Struggling with the dark side in our shadow self.
Are you telling me that songs, in addition to literal meanings, can contain metaphors?
Yes.
That's exciting. Yeah. More musicians should find out about that.
Yeah. So, This song's called Deep Blue Wilderness.
Oh, this is the one, the
This
next
is the
single.
one. Yeah, this is... Yeah, yes.
Okay. Not to be confused with Deep Blue Something.
No, Deep Blue Wilderness.
Excellent.
Are you ready?
Thank you. And
Yeah,
stay tuned for another hour of local music after this. Thanks, Patrick. Eager to hear this
Thank you,
song.
Todd. Thank you, WEFT.
You wanna make a go of swallowing salamanders without having a safe place to crash. You say you need to sit down, but your jets won't cool, and now you need to stand up or miss another day at school. When there's so much to be said, I wanna taste it with my own tongue. It's a simple task, but is it too much to ask? When that's what it takes to pay the rent, I just want to feel somewhere nice. I wanna feel somewhere nice. I want to feel somewhere nice. But I'll remain here in the doorway, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's the place to be, and you know it's true when you live in the deep blue wilderness. The deep blue wilderness. In the deep blue wilderness. Deep blue, in the 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 deep blue. Thank you all.